Hey guys, je suis Monsieur Jawbone, an Artie official, aka Willie's and Freddy's Fun Center. So yeah, how's it going? Well, basically this isn't, and no, basically guys, this isn't what you think. Well, technically it is. Let me explain. Bonnie in my Nostalgia City is, yes, she's pregnant. And why am I calling her a she? Well, she uses mostly female pronouns despite her also being male. And you're wondering how she got pregnant. Well, it's through Chica, obviously, but hear me out, Chica is not like Bonnie. Basically, in my universe, Chica doesn't have a male thing, but rather, she had special magic and abilities that help get Bonnie pregnant. Basically, in my Nostalgia City, the characters can get pregnant in multiple ways. And it could get interpreted in multiple ways, but the main reason is because through magic. Not just through intercourse, but also through magic. Because even though Bonnie here is both male and female, because she's a hermaphrodite. Basically, she was the one who got pregnant because I realized rabbits are very cute when they're pregnant. I realized, and that was kind of the point of Bonnie's character for Nostalgia City. She was meant to be, she was meant to be adorable. And of course, I wanted to play with the concept of Bonnie getting pregnant rather than Chica because, honestly, I'm tired of seeing impreg Chica artwork all over the place. And because I really would like to put a whole new twist on Bonnie X Chica because basically how Chica got Bonnie pregnant is because not only through intercourse but also through magic, because this magic was basically something very natural when it comes to Chica. Even though this is something I made up, but still, this is basically, and no, Bonnie's not going to be carrying an egg. I'm very sorry and very ashamed if you guys really think that. If you guys really think that, that's not what's happening here. She's basically going through regular rabbit pregnancy. And of course, no unsafe art will be made of this. I'm still keeping my stuff appropriate, so don't expect me to draw anything very unsafe. I'm not going to draw anything. I'm not going to draw like people giving birth or anything like that. So yeah, until next time, guys. This is just what I'm saying here. Bonnie X Chica is be something you would not expect for Nostalgia City. It's because Nostalgia City, again, they're not going to feel like Pixar characters would, because that's not the right aesthetic here. Because this Nostalgia City is meant to be way out of the ordinary, even for a cartoon. They're basically cartoons, but how they are actually interpreted, not seeing how we're seeing them. This is cartoons from their perspective, not from our perspective, the cartoon's perspective. So yeah, guys, this has been Monsieur Jawbone, and this might. So, Han, what do you have to say about this?
Well, what I have to say about this is, I know that Cammy and Artie are kids in this universe, so obviously this is going to be a little different from Friends of Willie's.
Yeah, so basically, since Artie and Cammy are kids in this universe, you cannot ship them with the adults.
Because that's wrong, because I've seen a couple people, of course, did the same thing with Sonic and Tails.
Yeah, exactly, because here, like you see Tito with a mustache, he is full adult. And yes, Tito X Kimberly does apply in this universe, rather than Tito X Live. In this universe, basically, is way beyond older than Artie. Artie is basically Pito's adopted son.
Mm-hmm. And Cammy is Nighty's adopted daughter.
So yeah, that would explain why. That would explain why Cammy and Nighty would have different castles.
Mm-hmm. And Nighty, he is also like sort of half dragon because he was born with those dragon eyes, I think.
Yes, I've been told many people about this. He has a dragon eye, but yeah, he'll turn to half dragon over time.
I thought he had dragon eyes because I know it's both of them.
Yeah, he had a dragon eyes, hun. Yes, he still does.
Yeah, and he's sort of a goblin too, since he's
sort of a goblin. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he kind of small?
And of course, yes, Artie's voice for Nostalgia City is a French version of Louis Alligator from Disney's Princess and the Frog.
Mm-hmm. And plus, I think everyone's...
Well, Cammy sounds like Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm. And I think everyone's height is sort of a little changed and different, like for Nighty.
Artie and Cammy definitely the smallest because they're children.
And what about Nighty? Isn't he sort of small?
Sort of small, but not a midget.
Yeah.
Willie, of course, being kind of the same height he is, but it comes with his cartoon form for the Alpha Willie's Wonderland poster.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, of course, being like almost, but not a midget, but not Tinkerbell. And of course, for the FNAF characters, Bonnie here is a little shorter than Chica, but yet again, Chica is not shorter than Bonnie. Basically, if anything, due to Bonnie's extra long ears, she gets the bonus height. Basically, but who is the ruler of Nostalgia City, you may ask? Is it me? Well, no. It's actually Nessie from Disney's Ballad of Nessie. Or at least my interpretation of Nessie. Nessie in my universe she's the queen of Nostalgia City. And ruler, and how I describe her as is basically she's basically like Susie from Deltarune combined with Undyne and basically in terms of her sexuality, she is straight but polyamorous despite being married. And of course the FNAF characters in this universe, Foxy X Mangle does apply. But who is Bonnie's? Who are the parents? Well, the toy animatronics. Kind of like my FNAF movie too, but hear me out. No, Nostalgia City is not connected to most of my lore, but yet again, Nostalgia City is basically a separate universe from Friends at Willie's. Basically, my timeline is like it's kind of like the MCU meets Five Nights at Freddy's. It's going to be very deep in lore and hard to understand, but yet it's solvable. So yeah, guys, this is basically what I have to tell you guys, that Nostalgia City is not going to be something out of Pixar or Disney. It's going to be its own thing. And it's not even a parody of sorts. It basically, what truly inspired it was Aesthetic City by my friend Kitsune Mocha production on Amino. So people keep telling me that basically what Aesthetic City is basically the same concept as Nostalgia City, but Nostalgia City is basically Aesthetic City's long-distance cousin. So basically, Nostalgia City is something we're not going to really expect. Something you guys cannot completely understand, but yet it's going to be awesome. Because there's already a playlist made by Kitsune on my Spotify. There's already been a playlist made for it. And yeah, and basically, if people are saying that if my lore doesn't make any sense, well, it actually does. I'm like Scott Gone in a way. This is kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's. You'll find some stuff that will be confusing, but the story can be interpreted in many ways. It's like Mr. Hippo said, not every story has to have significance. Like, sometimes a story is just a story. So what do you have to say about it, hon?
Well, I mean, nothing much, but I know that if we ever do make this, it'll either be made as, I think, a movie or a series, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's both a series and movie, hon.
Okay.
Basically what Nostalgia City really is. Basically, Nostalgia City Origins is a movie, which will have 3 chapters.
Ooh.
Possibly 5 chapters, if we're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, and it comes along with a series. So yes, Nostalgia City, very big hopes for. So if you guys want to, you can spread the hashtag. You can spread the hashtag Nostalgia City Universe if you want to. If you want to spread the hashtag, do the hashtag Nostalgia City Universe, you know where to call me. Because, I am Nostalgia City's creator, but yet again, I'm not the king of Nostalgia City, nor my girlfriend is the queen. It's actually Nessie who is our actual ruler for Nostalgia City. So yeah, guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.